Well, good evening, everybody. Here is another treat for us today. We've got the trailer for the Doctor Who 60th anniversary specials. That's been released today. Now, I've not had a chance to have a look yet, and I am, along with Tom from the channel, very excited for A, new Doctor Who, B, new Doctor Who with David Tennant, and C, new Doctor Who with David Tennant, written by Russell T Davies. So, we're going to take a look at this, and in a similar vein to what I've been doing with the Wheel of Time videos, we'll watch it through and then we'll go over in a little bit more detail thereafter. So let's go. Roll the titles. Right then, here we go. We've got the trailer up from the BBC's YouTube, and let's see what we've got this time. There he is. Oh. Well, for an opening, that was very intense.
Sometimes I think there's something missing. Like I had something lovely.
Poor Donna. She's not going to be able to grasp it. Not after what happened to her.
What have I lost?
Him. That's who you've lost. Oh, that sound.
Called Donna Noble. I had to wipe her memory
Look
to
at
save her life.
Young David.
She will die. So what happens next? The spaceship crashes right in front of her. It's like she's drawing us in.
What the hell?
Classic Catherine Tate.
Oh, here we go again. I don't believe in destiny, but if destiny exists, then it is heading for Donna Noble.
Wow.
And I've got a memory.
Mm.
After a very long time, something's coming back.
Who are they?
Monsters. God, look at him.
There's something so bad the TARDIS ran away.
It wouldn't be the first time.
We go and kick its ass.
She's having none of it. I assume at this point she's got her memories back. Oh, Unit HQ. Kate. Well done, Vanessa Resgrave. We need a Lethbridge Stewart in charge of Unit.
Something entered this world.
Oh, but he is recognizing me.
Who is it?
Toymaker. God, look at it. Just. Oh. So I don't. It looks incredible.
I don't know if I can save your life this time.
You see, the level of gravitas with David that is unparalleled. Oh, Gatwa, number 15. Oh, look at all of that. God, blimey. Right, okay. So, yes, please do watch on iPlayer or Disney Plus if you're international. You don't have something quite so good as the BBC iPlayer to hand. That was brilliant. There was so much going on and it was so quick. Initial thoughts are that it looks incredible. I mean, clearly the Disney money is flowing because that looks better than Doctor Who has ever looked. That is fantastic. And I mentioned this about the Wheel of Time and stuff before, but just the even like the color grading of the footage is just stunning. So really like that, really impressed with that. Now we're going to go back to the start and we're going to see if we can sort of just pause it as we go and see what we can come up with. And here we are. First up, this opening, these like 5-10 seconds is a lot to digest. I mean, I think we've seen bits of that in all of the rest of the trailer, but
There's something missing. Like I had something lovely. And it's gone. I lie in bed thinking, what have I lost?
see, that is fantastic. With Donna not knowing, obviously she had a mind wiped from her Dr. Donna episode at the end of New Who season 4, and just the way it's interspersing with her talking about what she's lost, and it's cutting back to Tennant and back and back, and even though this is Doctor 14 and not Doctor 10, this is still essentially going to be, as far as I can see, the same Doctor's essentially the same Doctor as 10, even though each one is a new personality. If we brought the face back, I assume we're going to have brought the character back. And so the way it cut between bits of him each time, oh, what have I lost? And it's, you know, Doctor, and that's what you've lost. I think that was really well done.
I've got this friend called Donna Noble.
Yeah.
I had to wipe her memory to save her life.
Bits. That was a good episode, by the way. If you haven't watched, go back and watch those episodes. Were really, really good. Absolutely brilliant ending to that series, and it had Davros as well. We hadn't had Davros back in New Who until then, so that was absolutely great. And this looks like to be some sort of continuation of the final plot here of Donna losing her mind. So can't wait.
If she remembers me, she will die. So what happens next?
Bit vague about that. When? How?
It's like she's drawing us in.
These things are great. I really like these. Donna's mum? I wonder. I think Bernard Cribbins is in it somewhere as a granddad. I know he's no longer with us, but I think this was the last thing he worked on, so I can't wait to hopefully see some of him.
And it's heading for Donna Noble. And I've got a memory.
Now.
After a very long time, something's coming back.
Who are they?
Monsters.
Adorable is what they are. See,
Something so bad the
Neil
TARDIS
Patrick
ran
Harris is
away.
going to make a fantastic villain.
Yes.
The TARDIS has run away before.
We go and kick its ass!
I mean, it's so very Donna Noble, it's so very Catherine Tate, but I assume at this point, when we go kick its ass, that she's got a memory back, because otherwise this is all for the first time and she's just throwing herself right in there, which is magnificent if so. So, appreciating Unit HQ, but look at the state of London in the background. Look at the rising smoke everywhere. What on earth is going on that there's such carnage and chaos in the background? Welcome back, Vanessa Redgrave. As I said before, it's very important, I feel, that we have a Lethbridge Stewart in charge of Unit. It didn't feel the same when they were sort of just brought in and dismissed quite quickly in the first series of New Who. And you know, if you can't have the Brigadier, you should at least have the Brigadier's daughter. And you know, she's been brilliant in everything she's done, and I think it's an ideal continuation that sort of keeps this thread going through all the multiple Doctors and reboots we've had.
What do we do this time, Doctor? How do we fight the human race?
See, look at that.
This world.
Oh, but he is.
And there is our Neil Patrick Harris as the villain. So this character, who has been in various audio productions, but also in some really, really old classic Who from the 60s, likes to play games, likes to trap people in a game of their own devising, where they don't always give the rules, they don't always play fair, they themselves are essentially invulnerable in these situations. Now, typically this has always been within their own realm, so either Earth is currently their realm or it's a mock-up of. But if this is, as mentioned earlier, Donna, everything is going towards Donna, then I think perhaps this game it's not about Donna, it's about the Doctor, and Donna is the linchpin around which Neil's character, is it Toy Maker or Toy Master? It's one of the two. I think it's Toy Maker, around which they're going to use Donna as the bait, essentially, in order to get the Doctor to play. And it's even better that it's this Doctor, because this Doctor is the one that really, really cares about Donna.
Recognizing me.
Who is he?
The one who waits.
Look at that. Streets of London is lava. See, look, he's got his own. He's everywhere. It's his rules of the game, and he can twist it.
I don't know if I can save your life this time.
That's more interesting as well. This version of the 10th Doctor is both more honest and less happy-go-lucky than he was way back when in the previous version. That there's never an admission I think that the 10th Doctor would have done. The 10th Doctor would have always been like, it's all right, I think I'm lost. Oh, but I have a plan. Yes, Geronimo. Let's get on. No, Geronimo. Sorry, Alonzi. Get the right catchphrase for the right Dr. Dave. But this is a much more heartfelt admission, and I think speaks to the fact that the Doctor as an entity is much older and much more scarred by time at this point. I don't know if we're going to keep the Timeless Child storyline from Chibnall's era. It was possibly one of the only bits I really enjoyed about the plot lines from that, and I think there's room to work with it. So if we're playing with that and we're not just retconning it, then playing with the weight of that realization that you're not actually a Time Lord, you're someone from somewhere else entirely who helped create the race by the experiments on you, then we're going to have so much more bitterness, so much more conflict in this character than previously. And Tennant's the perfect person to do it, because Tennant does gravitas like very few other people. Indeed, I can't wait for a worldwide premiere. And Ncuti Gatwa at the end, I can't wait to see him either, because I think he's going to be fantastic in the role. Okay, so I really enjoyed that trailer, and I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more of that. I think November, not long, 3 episodes. It's not going to be enough. It's going to be just enough to get used to having Tennant back in the role, and then it's going to be done and gone, and we're going to have to get used to Gatwa in the role. And I mean, he's going to be fantastic. I've no doubt about that. He's going to make a brilliant Doctor. I just want a little bit more David Tennant first. But then again, this is 3 more hours than we ever expected to get again, so I can't complain. But yeah, so that was that. I hope you enjoyed going through this with me. Please do leave a like and a subscribe and share with your friends if you can. We appreciate it. We're pushing towards 500 subs, hopefully by the end of this month, if we can get you all on board. I will, either myself or Tom will cover all of the new Doctor Who as it comes out, and we'll do sort of immediate reaction reviews to that. At some point we'll do more Doctor Who content. There's a lot of stuff on the table at the moment we've got to get through, but you know, it's something very close to a lot of our hearts, and it's something that we really enjoy. So yeah, do keep tuned, subscribe, hit that notification button, and every time we do some Doctor Who content, you'll be right there to watch it. And in the meantime, there'll be lots of other stuff that you probably like if you watch it. So you know what, watch every video we put out. We'd really appreciate it. Take care, see you soon, bye bye.